Grand Rising family. Um, I know I didn't post anything yesterday. I recorded something and then it cut off in the middle of my recording. So I had to clean up the storage on my phone so I can go on and completely do this video with no issues. So the teaching that did yesterday that didn't go through was teaching 7, which is the hidden mysteries of the body, earth, and cosmos. Okay, so let's begin. Number 1. The body as sacred text. Every organ, bone, and breath carries a scripture. Womb equals creation gate, heart equals altar, and breath equals spirit's ink. They remove this to control flesh, but the temple is still within. Point 2. Earth as living Bible. Rivers as veins, mountains as spines, and trees as wisdom keepers. Seasons as chapters, cycles as divine punctuation. And the land holds memory no empire can erase. Point 3. Stars as prophets. Time, rhythm, prophecy written in the heavens. Astrology demonized because it reveals order empire can't rewrite. Cosmic law equals divine calendar guiding humanity back to balance. Point 4. Rhythm of life. The feminine brings balance through cycles, moon, tide, birth, death, and rebirth. Empire push linear time, rush, progress, and domination. Liberation restores cyclical time, healing, return, and harmony. Point 5. This is the practice for the collective. Body practice, morning blessing of temple. Earth practice, sit barefoot on soil, ask land what it remembers. And star practice, follow one moon cycle with prayer and ritual. Now this is a word for this section. They can take the books, they can burn the scrolls, but they can't take the stars out of the sky. They can't take the pulse from your chest, and they can't stop the river from flowing. The true Bible is written in flesh, stone, and fire. Learn to read that, and no empire can ever bind you again. So that was the part of teaching 7, which was like series 1. Now we're going to continue on with the teaching under 7, but series 2. And this is the hidden structures of control after Lost Word series. Point 1. The chains of empire. How religion, law, and economics were braided together, and why control of land, womb, and word were the 3 pillars of domination. Point 2. The council and the crown. How councils, Nicaea, Trent, colonial courts, cut, edited, and rebranded spiritual truths. How crowns and empires enforce these edits through war and decree, because they also decree as well. Number 3, the current souls. Enslavement not just of bodies, but of belief. And how forced conversions, taxation, and contracts served as tools of spiritual extraction. Number 4, the false light and manufactured prophets. How empire created official prophets while silencing the real ones. Learning to discern false light, performative, fear-based, versus true flame, liberating, and communal. And number 5, this is a practice for the collective. Weekly discernment practices. Notice what in your daily life feels and pulls, false light, versus what rises naturally from within, true flame. Share this information in a circle, and what was imposed versus what was revealed. Okay? So that's the whole collection of the series, well, the Teaching 7 portion. Um, Again, like I said, I wanted to put this out yesterday, but even just now, my storage, so I still got more storage to clear up on here. But I definitely wanted to get this information out the best way I could. I'm going to try to see if I can go on and do another video. So this is just one, but stay tuned for the next one. Now, the next thing that we are going to go into as we're going through everything here, let me see. See if I pass it. The next thing that we're going to do, I think it says set intention. No. That's the practice for the collective. I did that. I'm sorry. Okay, we did all that. We went through a lot, family. We went through a whole lot here. Let's see. So, yeah, I think that we went through that most part of it. So we did the Teaching 7, and then we'll go into the next lesson. Trying to see if I could just bring it up real quick. If it's the service is stalling, like I said, a lot of this message as it gets further in, and a lot of information that's coming. I'm gonna have to do a lot of clearing up on my phone to get this message out to you because I feel like something is stopping me. The attacks has been coming, the purging has been coming, and even with my body, just feeling like just being cleared out of a lot of things. So I'm resting a lot during the time and as I'm getting these teachings out, but I want to make sure that I get these teachings out to you because it is imperative that even while you're listening, if you can spread this information back. This is more of a private page, so some things that may be reposted unless they follow me may not see it. So as your teacher in a sacred class, I will call this, because this is amongst the real flame bearers, the ones who really want to get down to the bottom line and remember a lot of things that were suppressed. Please pass this information on, take heed of it, ingest it, put it into your own words, but we have to get this information out to the people, especially those who are Bible bound and who does not know the full thing behind it. I mean, the day before yesterday, from my own sibling, I was called evil and a devil and a witch. Nothing that's whatever I post shows anything even evil at all, but this is what I was called. And this was being said, although she's living on a certain spirit, and she said, I believe in God and all. Yeah, I do too. I believe in source, and I know the source is within me because that's how it's really interpreted. But when you don't understand something, you quick to demonize it, just like how they did the divine feminine. And because I am trying to not only embody the divine feminine, but speak on the behalf of them, it's blatantly disrespect, but you learn as you go into your movement in spirituality that you would be tested